revealed that the National Assembly eventually passed the much awaited amended Electoral Bill. A cross-section of Nigerians have called on President Muhammadu Buhari to assent to it when both chambers of the National Assembly transmit it to him. Making the appeal to the president in chat with our correspondent, Nigerians across various divides urge him not to allow the recently passed bill suffer the same setback that the previous one suffered when he refused to assent to it due to some disagreeable clauses. They noted that the National Assembly had to bend backward to accommodate the part giving the Independent National Electoral Commission the final say on the mode of transmission of election results, despite what seems to be the obvious position of both the executive and the legislature. They urge the president to side with the people and give them what they want by assenting to the bill, enjoining the president not to allow a disagreement with aspects of the just passed bill, if any, to stop his assent. A lawyer and a public affairs analyst, Pascal Njoko, said the position that the federal lawmakers took was in line with the wishes of the majority of Nigerians that they represent. He noted that even after assenting to a bill, there is always a provision for amendment. Njoku said, "I know that many governors, especially of the All Progressive Congress, are not happy with the direct primaries imposed on political parties by the amended bill, and I believe the president will likely be on the same side with them. But that is not a reason for him not to assent to it. Many democracies of the world, like the United States of America, go by direct primary, so there may actually be nothing wrong with it. But even with his opposition, he can assent to it and then seek amendment later. We need to move forward." Adesha, a university teacher, wondered why some Nigerian leaders would refuse to do what is right, even when they know that is the right thing to do. Adesha said, "I am still at a loss why the president refused to sign the electoral bill the last time, and I hope such will not be repeated this time around, because if care is not taken, he can still hide under such flimsy excuses and refuse to sign it again. But I hope that will not happen. I am especially concerned about the government did not get what it wanted due to the popular outcry. Otherwise, they were going to shoot us on the foot by rejecting electronic transmission of results. But how can we be sure that the president will not, because of that, find a reason not to sign it? But from what I see of the people, there is determination to ensure the right thing is done and the right platform is put on ground to have a credible election. So the best thing for all of us is for him to sign the bill. It will be good for all of us." Ahmed Yusuf, a human rights activist and expert in constitutional law, said, "But the electronic transmission of election results and the use of technology, the result of the just concluded Anambra State governorship poll would probably be different. According to Yusuf, the result of the Anambra State election was a shock to many people, even though the turnout was low. The use of technology, especially the electronic transmission of results and the use of BVAS machine made a lot of differences, and I think we should think more of this and embrace more of technology. The president should sign this quickly, even though I expect an amendment to the bill soon to accommodate electronic and the superior voting, But we, diaspora, I beg your pardon, diaspora voting, but we celebrate what we have for now and wish the sign says immediately. The security expert and consultant Prince Eze Okerabo reasoned that signing the amended Electoral Act of this time would not only put Buhari in the good books of many Nigerians but give his political party, the APC, a major campaign instrument and make the people to believe that they do not have ulterior motive on the 2023 election. Actually, I was saying signing the electoral bill into law is the interest of the president and the APC, his party, because refusing to sign it gives the impression that they have something they are afraid of. But signing it will give the impression that they are on the side of the people. So, if I were in his shoes, I will sign it without delay, he said. In 2019, the Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, Mohammed Lukman, supported the direct primaries for selecting parties' candidates for elections. Lukman works directly under Alhaji Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, one of the governors vehemently opposing the direct primary mode today. Lukman supported the direct primary mode when he wrote in a book titled Power of Possibility and Politics of Change in Nigeria that the announcement that the party APC would resort to direct primary in the selection of candidates elicited excitement among APC members, perhaps because of its potential to trigger some fundamental changes in the political landscape towards shifting the locus of power from gatekeepers to party membership. The widespread interest, the decision for direct primary generated both within and the party in the general public were as contentious as they were predicted. In simple terms, there were expectations of possible changes in the dynamics of leaders-members' relations within the political party's governance framework. It is a governance framework that encourages this of its candidates and selection across all parties, which is much despised by party members and the public, but also painful, costly to aspirants and candidates. The rotationally for direct primary based on expanding the democratic space for membership partnership is hardly, contestable, all things considered. He has said. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Let's hear from you. What's your take? Do you think Mr. President will sign this bill? Or do you think he's still going to give excuses as before? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts with us. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.